Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I'm at the UFC gym here in Davie, Florida, and you're watching True School Sports. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Daniel Jacobs recently, he took to Twitter and he directed a tweet in the direction of David Lemieux, who's fresh off of his win on the Canelo-Chavez Jr. undercard over Marco Reyes. There were no words in the tweet. It was just eye emojis. So basically, he's insinuating that I got my eyes on you, and that led people to speculate, about a potential Daniel Jacobs versus David Lemieux fight. And these are two guys that, most people believe are Gennady Golovkin's two best wins, two best opponents on his resume. So it'd be great for this fight to be on the Gennady Golovkin Canelo Alvarez undercard. I think, you'd favor in this matchup. You'd probably favor skill-wise. You'd favor Daniel Jacobs just because he has the better boxing ability. He has power to keep Lemieux honest, and that's what it is. But if I feel like when Jacobs fought Golovkin, him being like a cruiserweight on Fight Night definitely played into him being able to take Golovkin's shot. So if he actually comes in at the anywhere close to the middleweight limit, or rehydrates like 170 on Fight Night or something like that, I think Lemieux will have a great chance of knocking him out because Jacobs has never had a good chin. But I would like to see this fight because style-wise it's a good fight, and I think not just Jacobs but also Lemieux, they both deserve to have a lot of eyes on them and be able to promote themselves on such a big stage. Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, that's definitely a fight. I mean, if Canelo versus Chavez Jr. can do 1 million views, then I think Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo can do just around the same numbers. So why shouldn't 1 million people be exposed to two of the better middleweights out there in Jacobs and Lemieux? I think this is how you promote the sport. This is how you actually put on good cards. So hopefully, De La Hoya, K2, Al Heyman, was it Yvonne Michelle, and was it Eye of the Tiger Promotions, whoever manages Lemieux. I hope that this is a fight that gets put together because look, Jacobs just had a good fight with Golovkin. Lemieux is never in boring fights. So ideally, this makes sense for the Gennady Golovkin Canelo Alvarez undercard, and the winner of this fight should go on to fight the winner of Golovkin Canelo. So who wouldn't want to see maybe Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo, or Daniel Jacobs rematch with Golovkin? Or I know a lot of people don't want to see it because it was such a blowout, but if Lemieux earns that right, why not Lemieux versus Golovkin again? Or if Canelo beats Golovkin, who wouldn't want to see Lemieux versus Canelo? A lot of people think Lemieux could beat Canelo due to his punching power and the fact that Canelo fights in spurts and Lemieux is so explosive. So there's a lot of potentially great matchups that can come as a byproduct of them just simply putting this fight on the undercard and having the winner of this fight the winner of the main event. So come on, boxing. Let's get it together. Let's do this the right way. All four of them, well, not Jacobs, but yeah, all four of them, except with the exception of maybe Jacobs, because I think he held one of those weird versions of the WBA title. I think pretty much 3 of the 4 of them are ex-world champions, or ex-world champions at middleweight. So it's definitely, as far as I'm concerned, the class, the division between those 4, and we should be able to see who's the top of the division, and that's what it is. So yeah, do right by this. Like I said, you look at the UFC, people who really follow the UFC, they know the guys in the main event, they know the guys in the undercard, because when the UFC puts on the big fights, they're putting, their other top guys in the division against each other on the undercard. So this is how you do the same thing in boxing. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this is what they're doing, and we get a good fight between Lemieux, who's always proven himself to be one of the most explosive athletes in boxing, one of the hardest punchers pound for pound, and then you look at Jacobs, a guy that has solid amateur pedigree, good punching power, and has shown himself to be one of the better middleweights in the world. So it's not really rocket science. You put Lemieux, Jacobs on the undercard, you get a good fight. The winner of that fight fights the winner of Golovkin Canelo. So let me know what you guys think. Jacobs and Lemieux, is that a good fight? And should it be on the Gennady Golovkin Canelo undercard? I think it's ideal. I'd favor Jacobs, but like I said, if he doesn't rehydrate to like 190 pounds on fight night, it's very likely that Lemieux will knock him out, because his chin has never been the best in the past. And the reason he didn't get knocked out by Golovkin is because he weighed 190 pounds on fight night. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just keeping doing it. So until next time, take care, guys.